Hello, good night. Hi, welcome, Karen. Thank you for coming in. I'm not gonna stay long tonight. I'm just gonna be doing about half an hour. Just to demonstrate some shapes and how we find the perimeter of these shapes. All right. Just trying to get wait for a few persons to come on in. All right, I'm not gonna wait any longer. I'm gonna start. Um, Perimeter is the distance around a object. So if you look at a garden, I'm not sure what's happening. I don't know what this is. All right, so we're gonna start with the perimeter. So again, the perimeter is the distance around an object or a shape. So many persons like tradesmen, they use perimeter to tell. They use perimeter to this. Yeah, so they use perimeter to tell the distance around a shape. Hi Alex, thanks for joining in. Sorry, I had to lock up my daughter. She's making a lot of noise. All right, so the perimeter is the distance around a shape or a object. Alex, welcome to the live. I'm not sure if it's the first time you're coming in, but we're gonna just get it on the road so I can stop in half an hour time. All right, so again, the perimeter is the distance around a shape or an object. So if we look at, say, I'm gonna start very simple. So we have a garden. Oh, that's not a straight line. And this garden is a square garden. And you're given, is it straight? Are you guys seeing it straight? All right, and you're given one length of the garden to be, say, 2 centimeters. And the other length, so if it is a square, the other length will have to be 2 centimeters. Now, you're asked to find the perimeter of this particular square. So the perimeter of the square is length times width, or length times length. Sorry, the perimeter, oh my god, I'm getting confused with these kids. The perimeter of this square is going to be length plus length plus length plus length, right? Or it's going to be 4L. So again, the perimeter is going to be 4L. So it's going to be you're adding the distance around. So you're going to be adding this side along with this side, and this side. Now, if one side of the square is 2, that means all the sides of the square is 2, right? And so the perimeter of this particular square is going to be 2 plus 2 plus 2. So I'm going to give it 2 ways, plus 2. Or it's going to be 4 times 2, which is the length. So this is going to give you the same thing as this. 2 plus 2 is 4. 4 plus 2 is 6. 6 plus 2 is 8. And so the perimeter of this particular square is 8 centimeters. Now, as I said, you could use the length plus the length plus the length, and you're adding all the sides around. But you can use 4L because 4L still represent the same info. And so 4 times 2 is also 8. So the perimeter of this particular square is 8 centimeters. All right, please note, guys, we don't use square when we're doing perimeter. The square is only used when you're looking at the area of something. So if you're looking at the area of a square, the area of a rectangle, the area of a circle, those answers are always going to be in square. So square meters, square inches. When you're dealing with perimeter, you're only looking at whatever unit they gave. So in this case, they gave us centimeters. So your answer will have to be in centimeters. All right. Is there any questions so far as it relates to the perimeter of a square? Hi, welcome, Gloria. Thank you for coming in. Please to share out the live. Hi, Lanika. Something is shaking? Oh, probably I need to put it back on the other stuff that it was normally on. Is it better? Or is my shadow? Is it my shadow you're seeing? I guess I need to relocate. Just give me a minute, please. The light is projecting a little bit on the board. But is it a little bit better? Are you guys seeing it now? Oh, it stopped? Lanika, thank you for coming in. Oh, I got you, Lanika. Yeah, I got your message. All right, thank you, Gloria. All right, so we understand how to find the perimeter of a square, right? Now, I'm going to give you one to try or to do. So normally, whenever I do an example, I normally give one to do, and then we move to something else. So here's your example. I want you guys to find the perimeter of this So I'm going to give you back a square because I've not done the rectangle yet. So the perimeter of this square, and this square is, I'm going to put 1.5 meters. So the side is 1.5 meters. And remember, guys, it's a square. And when you're looking at a square, it means all the sides are what? Equal. So this side is equal to this side, and this side is equal to this side, right? That's a square. So now I need to find the perimeter. So go ahead and give me the perimeter of this square. I'm going to give you guys a minute. Giving you guys a minute. Again, remember, you are finding the perimeter of the square, and one side of the square is 1.5 meters. So I need the total distance around it. All right, we're looking at the total distance around. And you're adding, all right, you're adding all the sides together. All right, so did I get any answer? Do you need another 30 seconds? All right, so I have a touch of Taryn. I have Raymond Bless. Anybody else? Remember, we're looking at this one to the right. I need the perimeter of this particular rectangle. I'm sorry, square. So I need the perimeter of the square. Remember, the perimeter is the distance around the square. You're going to add the distance around the square. Anybody else? All right, let me erase this side. Hi, Johnson. Sabrina, welcome. So what is the perimeter of this particular square? What is the perimeter? Again, remember the perimeter is the distance around the object or the shape. And if it is a square, it means all the sides are equal, right? So if one side is 1.5, so one side is 1.5 meters. And there are 4 sides to the square. So it's going to be 1.5. So I'm doing it the long way, plus 1.5, plus 1.5, plus 1.5. And so 1.5 and 1.5 give us 3. And another 1.5 and another 1.5 is 3. 3 plus 3 is 6. So the perimeter of this particular square is 6 meters, right? Everybody seeing it? Are you guys able to see it? Thank you, Sabrina. All right, so again, the perimeter of this particular square with one side being equal to 1.5, the perimeter is 6 meters. All right, I remember your units, guys. So great job, Taryn. Great job, Raymond. Bless. And great job, Sabrina. All right, so you guys deserve your... All right, now when you look at a rectangle, anybody can tell me what is the similarities of a rectangle? Yeah, it's meters. So remember, we always keep the sign. So whatever unit they gave us, that's the unit we use. So the unit was 1.5 meters. And so our answer should be 6 meters. All right. So what if we had a rectangle? So we know that for a square, all the sides, the distance around, all the sides are equal for a square. So if you get a question and they say, oh, the square there's a squared garden with one side being equal to 1.5. You know, they don't need to tell you all the other sides, right? But because we know that a square has 4 equal sides. All right, what about a rectangle? What can somebody tell me about a rectangle? So let me draw my rectangle. This is like primary school, but we're revising because we're going to look at it in terms of algebra in a few other videos. 2 long sides and 2 short sides. Well, yes, Sabrina. So we have 2 long sides and 2 short sides. The long sides for this, in this case, would be the width of it, right? And the long sides would be the height. Now, how can we find the perimeter of a square, of a rectangle? How do we find the perimeter of a rectangle? Now, we need to know that this side of the perimeter is equal to this side of the perimeter, right? Of the rectangle, sorry. This side of the rectangle is equal to this side of the rectangle. What is wrong with me tonight? I'm making a lot of errors. So this side of the rectangle is equal to this side of the rectangle. And then this side is equal to this side. So if I give you guys this side to be 3 centimeters, and I gave you this side to be 2 centimeters, and I asked you to find the perimeter of this rectangle, would you be able to tell me the perimeter of this rectangle? Blessing Richie Rich, thank you for coming in. All right, so what would be the perimeter of this rectangle? So again, remember, the 2 long sides, they are equal in length. The 2 short sides, they are equal in length. I use a double strokes to represent that. So if this side is 3, then the opposite side is also 3, right? And if this side is 2, the opposite side is 2. So what is the perimeter of this particular rectangle? All right, so I see Taryn with her answer. I see Sabrina. Raymond Bless, what's your answer? I see Raymond Bless there on the board. Oh, I think, what else is there? Anybody else want to try? What is the perimeter of this particular rectangle? Oh, thank you for joining in, Niche. I know, right? But oh God, I don't know what's wrong with me today. I think I'm a bit on edge. All right, so yes, the perimeter of this particular rectangle is, we're going to be doing not length times width, but we're going to be adding the sides, right? We're going to be adding the sides. As I said before, if this side is 2 centimeters, then this side is also 2 centimeters. And if this side is 3 centimeters, the opposite side is also 3 centimeters, right? And so we're going to be adding 2 plus 3 is 5, and 2 plus 3 is 5, so 5 plus 5 is equal to 10. So the perimeter of this rectangle is 10 centimeters. And again, please guys, do not make the mistake of saying 10 centimeters square or 10 meters square. Whatever unit they give us, you have to put your unit, the same unit, back in, because they will give you that little error there on your exam paper. So you'll see what, 4 answers. You probably see 10 centimeters, you probably see 10 meters, and you go ahead and just click one of them, or you circle one of them. You have to remember, whatever unit they gave you, that's the unit you should use, unless they ask you otherwise, right? All right, and you only square if you're asked for the area. So there's no 10 centimeters square for this because it's not the area. It is the perimeter that they want us to find, right? Are we ready for some to try? So it's the perimeter that they want us to get. Let me see who got this. I think Taryn, I think everybody did get this one. So great job, Taryn. Great job, Raymond Bless, and great job, Sabrina. Oh. I don't know what's wrong with this. Are you guys hearing me? All right, guys. I don't know what happened. My screen went blank. I don't know what happened. All right, so I'm gonna give you guys these two to try. Remember, I'm only doing half an hour tonight. I'm a bit tired, and I have a group of students going to do exam on tomorrow. So, and another set doing their exam on Thursday. So I'm kind of like mentally drained. All right, so we have this rectangle, sorry, and we're given one side to be 2.5 meters, and here is 5.5 meters. I like to put decimals in there because you're not going to get a walkover on an exam. So I need you to find the perimeter of this rectangle for me. Everybody, please find the perimeter of this rectangle. All right, let me see some answers, please. So again, one side of your rectangle is 2.5 meters. The other side is 5.5 meters. What is the perimeter of this rectangle? All right, so I have a touch of Taryn with her answer in the chat. Waiting on the others to type theirs in. Remember, guys, you're looking for the perimeter. All right, I have Raymond Bless. Let us see who else. Sabrina, waiting on you, Mama. And whoever can type. Richie, you're gone. Guys, I think my thing is giving a lot of trouble tonight. It's just logging. I'm not sure why. I'm hearing a feedback and I don't have any other device on. Not sure what is happening. Alright, so the perimeter of this particular rectangle is, we're going to be adding the sides 2.5. So we're going to be multiplying these two sides, 2.5 plus 2 times 5.5. And so that's 2.5 times 2 is 5. 5.5 times 2 is 11. And so, sorry, not 11. Yeah, 11. Is it so? No. 11, yeah, so 11. 11 plus 5 is 16. And so the perimeter for this particular rectangle is 16 meters. All right, so the persons who have got this correct, the persons who have got this correct would be, oh, so Taryn, congrats, Raymond, bless, and Sabrina. All right, everybody else is listening. Well, thank you still for being here. All right, I hope you learned something tonight. I'm not my best or not the greatest tonight. Don't know what's happening. Anyways, congrats to those 3 persons. All right. So, thank you, Sabrina. I know my brain is moving a bit slow tonight. I think it's on upload. It's not on an upload movement tonight. They kind of drained me today at work. I mean, really drained. I have like what? I have 70 odd kids gonna do their exams tomorrow, and I have a 50 odd persons gonna sit that other exam on Thursday. So it's just a lot. All right, so we're gonna be, so we understand how to find the perimeter of a square and a rectangle. So let us go quickly on a circle. Who knows the formula for the perimeter of a circle? Persons are gonna say the perimeter of a circle. We can have the perimeter of a circle. I'm gonna be sharing that with you. So 2 meters. All right. I am trying, Taryn. I am trying, but the admins, my principal, and my VP, they're on my tail. They're expecting me to work some miracles at work, so I'm trying to work the miracles. All right. Welcome, Gary. Why do I see, I mean, I'm new to this, so whenever I see these little thing tech, is that like YT people or something? I don't understand. All right. So come on, Sabrina. I'm trying not to, Taryn. Really, I'm trying not to. I'm just doing it one day at a time. They gave me a course to teach that no other teacher wants. I think everybody that did it like the first semester, they put it down. So I'm the only person that have been on that same course for years, and they keep giving it back to me. I need a break from that course now, though. All right, so we are given the radius. So I guess I need to teach you the circle before I do an example. So let me teach you the circle. So for persons who don't know my circle, let us do the circle again. All right. The distance around the circle. So this is the distance around the circle. The distance around the circle is known as the circumference, right? Circumference. I'm shortening that. Or the perimeter. So people, I mean, back home, I never knew this when I was going back to high school in Jamaica, because I thought that circumference, I know the circumference is around the circle, right? But I never knew that it is the same thing as a perimeter. So when I was doing my CXC and I saw what's the perimeter of the circle, I was like, perimeter of a circle. So I was like, I said to the invigilator that I think they make an error. It should be the circumference of a circle. But please note, circumference of a circle, perimeter of a circle is the same thing, right? So can we find, I mean, it's just that the circumference, it sounds more circle, right? But it's the same thing. So if you see perimeter or circumference of a circle, they're referring to the same thing. Now, when you see this, how to find the circumference, you're having that big C. Circumference is always equal to 2 pi r, right? So the circumference of a circle is 2 pi r. What does pi means? Some persons wondering what the world is pi. No, it's not what you eat, but it is a number. It's a very long number, but we can minimize it. So we know pi can be represented, so I'm kind of doing little jottings over here. Pi can be represented as what? 22 over 7 or what? 3.14, right? So pi can be, Taryn, no talking in class, pay attention. Come on, Sabrina, don't be that way. So pi is equal to 22 over 7 divided by 7 or 3.14. So I know people go crazy when they see pi and they see letters and all of that. They're seeing the 20, all 26 letters of the alphabet. No. It's very simple. So if you have 2 times pi, which we know is 22 divided by 7 or 3.14. Let me rewrite that. Oops, daisy. 3.14. So 22 over 7 or 3.14 times r. Now, r is the radius. What do I mean by radius? Radius is half of a diameter. So the entire thing here is a diameter, right? The entire thing, half of a circle, that line that cuts the circle in 2 halves is known as a diameter. So we're relating to the earth, right? Some people say the earth is sphere. Some people say it's a circle or it's round. But you have an equator, and the equator is cut into 2 parts, right? So this line that cuts, so we have a pie or we have a circle, we have a cake. If we cut the cake in 2 halves, that line that cuts the cake in 2 halves is known as the diameter. But if you only cut the cake a part of it, just half of it, you only cut the cake half of it, that little part is known as your radius, right? So the entire section of the cake, if you cut the cake in 2 half, that is known as your diameter or D. And if you cut the cake in 2 parts, so you cut it from the center of the circle to one end of the circle, that is known as your radius. All right. So let us do this over for Taryn. And Sabrina, you're my unruly child. Behave yourself. All right, I'm going to do a video on it then. I'm going to do a video on the circle. How about that? And I'm going to upload it. And then you guys are going to be good students and you're going to go and watch that video, all right? So I'm going to upload a video tomorrow on circle, understanding the circle, understanding the parts of the circle, and we can do a circle next time. So who vote for me to continue on rectangle and square? All right, Miss Taryn. Taryn, you know that you're being unruly tonight. So come on, guys. Do you want us to continue with square and rectangle? You want to do the easy stuff. You guys are my little lazy students. Want the baby stuff every day. All right, so let us do back. No, I'm not doing anymore. I'm gonna give you guys to do, and I'm gonna give you a challenge at the end. So I'm gonna give you a challenge at the end of this. So we're given a rectangle, and I'm not even gonna explain. Don't talk to me, Taryn. So I'm gonna explain. So I'm not gonna explain, sorry. Raymond, algebra, no, I'm not touching algebra tonight. Tonight is my relaxation night, and I'm doing the baby stuff, which is perimeter. Perimeter is the easiest anything in math can get. All right, so let us get to it. So I'm not gonna do any labeling either. I want to see what my bright students are gonna do with these. Remember, we're looking for the perimeter. Remember, we are looking for the perimeter. Oh, why didn't I squeeze a triangle in there? Let me squeeze a triangle in there. I love you guys so much that I'm going to squeeze a triangle in there. Good night, Sushi, babe. Sushi, my students are being unruly tonight. Taryn and who again? And Sabrina, they're all... So, I mean, I think that don't call any of my students done, Sushi. Behave tonight. All right, so I'm going to put this challenge in there for my unruly kids that don't want to do anything, want to do the baby stuff. All right. So that's number 1 and 2. So I'm going to squeeze another one right here. All right. So that's 10.2 inch for number 3. Oh Lord, Sushi, I don't know what's wrong with me tonight. I'm just, I need to end soon. So after these, my lovely students, Taryn and Sabrina and Raymond get these stuff. I think I'm gonna give homework after. All right, which one you can't see, Raymond? Are you seeing it now? So I see number 1 and 2 from... Remember, we're looking for the perimeter, guys. The perimeter. All right, so I'm waiting now on Sabrina. Sushi, come join in. Give me your answers as well, please, ma'am. So I got number 1, 2, and 3 from Taryn. I got number 1 and 2 from Raymond. I am. But imagine I wasn't gonna go live tonight. I was gonna wait till tomorrow because last week I start Tuesday as well. But This person, one of my students, was asking me for a video on this. Yeah, we're doing perimeter. So that's the reason why I'm on it. And I said I was going to do just half an hour. And we are at 40 minutes. Oh my gosh. And I see Raymond with his answer. Raymond, man, you stole Karin's answer, no? I wonder if you did your work on your own. Sabrina, where's my answer, Sabrina? You're being unruly. I need to go for my strap. Hey, who used to get beaten at school? Oh, Jesus. I used to get some beaten. My teacher, Mrs. Crooks. Oh, God. When I forgot Mrs. Crooks' class? Gosh, I fret. I fret if I go get one of the work wrong or because anything you get wrong should beat you for it. Anybody ever been in a situation in school? All of my Jamaican people, they must get beaten at school. Hi, Shauna. Thank you for the thumbs up. Guys, please remember to thumbs up the live. I mean, I'm almost finishing now anyway, but share me out so persons can go back and watch. Really, Taryn? Hello, Taryn. I'm telling you, I get some whopping there from Mrs. Crooks. If me get one maths wrong, she beat me. And she always put me in a... Yeah, I don't know if any of your teachers always do this in school. Like, they put you in groups. Like, you'd have the A group, the B group, and the C group. The A groups would be like all A students. The B group would be like B and them kind of like falling down into C group. And then the C and the other group would be like what we would have called the dunce spitting them. Please, guys, I'm not calling anybody dunce. But I'm telling you, trust me, everybody want the end of the A group, but the A group gets some whoppings when they get no work wrong. I was so afraid of Miss Crooks. Bad. Oh, so Taryn, they know what me talk about then. Jesus, I get some lick there. Me get beaten already. What tell when I go home? My mother threatened so she go up to school go beat the teacher. Cause she say, one boy, move fire so sushi. Every time you're in a group A, you want to beaten. That means say you're bright sparks then. You're a bright sparks then. Alright guys, please to connect if you can to these persons that are in here. It's only 6 persons I'm seeing. You know my regulars, Taryn, Shauna. My regulars will be Taryn, Sushi, Raymond. I think it's my first time seeing Richie Rich here. And other persons. My mind is running slow tonight. I'm on like 0 gigabytes. I even have to go outside and hold one. Oh Lord, Taryn, you know the thing. Really, Shauna? Me used to afraid. They used to call me nerd. You know that? In school they call me a nerd. Mr. say you're unruly. Sabrina, you know say you're them, what you call it? Your 90s are 2000 baby. You Sabrina. Sushi, behave. Okay, Gloria, you saw Sushi's message. She said to visit her house and leave a package and she will return, all right? She'll come by your place. All right, so Sabrina, me not have any me can't see Sabrina. Boy, you want born in my ideas. Read it, Taryn. Taryn is afraid like myself. But me, hello. Raymond, you never get beaten at school. And Tyron will say, well, hold one foot in the ear. Raymond probably get woolly for that. Because then used to do the boy them that woolly. Sushi, me feel so too, you know. Me feel so after you have your kids them, your brain cells eat out. No offense, but that's true because after I have my first child, me not so hot again. But the second one, hey, me have to go back and revisit my book them sometimes. Forgot teach. And true, I have to go back and revisit my book them so she can me not go back. You know what that mean? I go in front of a picnic then go stand up like stooge. And them a look for you make a mistake, you know, man. Cause teacher not make no mistake. True. I feel like this baby stuff when you have kids, it just do something to you. Do something to your backside. What? What sushi? Kuya. That's your pandem sushi, yes. Well, me not go say me come first every day in my class, but me always in a top five. Cause sometimes I used to have too much stress on my yard for really focus at school. There was too much happening at my place, sushi. So when me do study look at something, it's just enough for keeping at the top five. But if me ever come out of the top five, my mother gonna roast my ass. Simple. And that's true. My brain just dead and lazy. I kind of believe you have something. Me not gonna say take for your total mental state, but it do something to your brain, man. Like it's like you give them piece of your brain for survive. Oh yeah, them one the Shana, you used to have a bunch of people back at you, and I need to quiet to do your work, and I'll make the other people them waste their time. Man, you know, Shana. You know, me used to have a friend like that. I used to have a friend like that when I used to go Jago. And I saw like sometimes she have a whole lot with like a idiot back her and we do all sort of crap, man of evil. And then at the end of the day when we have tests, like tests are gonna be Friday. And she ramp and we do all sort of something and when the Friday come, my girl sit down in her car and I know man. And the whole of the day I scratch her head, I wonder what is the answer for some of my question them. And when I take a step, my girl I get 90 upon a test. You have to wonder, oh, she get 90 upon the test. And the whole with it, like, I look up 50, barely a scrape through, 50, 60. Really, Sushi? You lie. You too lie, Sushi. Stop it. I me used to teach down there, no, Sushi. I used to teach there before I come over, yeah. How you know about Sabrina Richie? That's Sabrina a bad breed long time. A true tiring. Them normally go like them now do nothing and then go home and a beat the book. Like and with the big head bud go away yard and just go on our bed or do house chores like me. They used to kill me with house chores. So not everybody want to get into that. Where am I teaching Sabrina? A school in South Carolina, high school, if that's what you mean. All right, so let us get on with number one. Oh, Sabrina, baby. You know, see them things here? I walk one. You know, sir, teachers never know nothing. So Sabrina and Richie are husband and wife. I never know that. I'm sorry. You see, I look him never that talk about Bo Richie. And I look him never that talk bad about Sabrina. Teachers are in the void when it comes to their students. You know that, right? We want to know them as it relates to the schoolwork. And you probably have 1 and 2 kids that will open up to you in lunch break. But otherwise from that, you don't know nothing about them. All right, so watch Taryn. Taryn, behave yourself. Oh, I can't believe it. I mean, all right. Wait, so should I forgive me the English accent? I like that. Yeah, me too. All right, so let us get on. You see, you guys making me sidetrack, wasting my time in class, guys. You guys are unruly. All right, so let's get on with number 1. You guys can type in the chat still, but just gonna try to finish up this. I don't want 1 hour to come and I'm still here. All right, so the first one, 4.5 plus 4.5, that's 9. 3.5 plus 3.5, that's 7. 9 and 7 is 16. So the first one is, the perimeter is 16. Let me put it in the middle. 16 meters. Who got that? I need to, Raymond, can you tell me who are the persons who got that one, please? It's hard to scroll up on this computer that is stuck in. I do love you guys. But I want somebody, because I don't have, I'm only using one device at this time. My cell phone is charging, so I'm on my Chromebook, so I'm not seeing it. So Taryn got it, Sabrina and Raymond. Who else? Sushi says she's not in the mood. Sushi's the one where I put her head on the desk asleep, you know. So we have 3 persons that got it. Congratulations, guys. You guys did good. So let's... All right, number 2. So remember, it doesn't matter what you're given. The perimeter is the distance around, right? So for number 2, 1.5 and 3.5, that's what? 5. 5 and 6.5, that's 11.5. And so number 2 is 11.5. And that's meters. So if you guys leave your units off, then it is incorrect. You have to put your units on there. All right? You did get it, Sushi? I'm sorry, darling. Congrats, Sushi, baby. I never know. All right, for number 2, who are the persons who got number 2? I wish I have my other device so I don't have to be calling on people to tell me. Number 2, you guys all did get number 2, yes? 11.5 meters. Anybody that did not put your units on, you are incorrect. Remember, your unit has to be there. So she gave wrong answer for what? Number 2? Oh, God, you guys making me have to go up there. All right, number 2. Number 2. My God, there's so much things we talk. But number 2 there, it lost in the chat, guys. Oh, number 1. Okay. So she got number 1 incorrect. Sushi, I'm going to beat you. You don't know the right answer. The right answer for number 1 is 16 meters. And for number 2 is 11.5 meters. All right. For number 3, let us get that one. 10.2 plus 10.2, that's 20.4. Right? 20.4 and 20.4, that's 40.8. So for number 3, it is 40.8. And the unit's inches, right? So 40.8 inches. Oh, Jesus. Sushi, you don't say you're the troublemaker at school, though. Yo? So she collect them. You know them pity there when you're in a school and after a while. Oh God! Remember one time some set of fitness said them gonna beat me up after school. Poor me, I look a nerd. Everybody have me as nerd at school. And the pitney them said them actually one girl said she gonna beat me and her friend himself. Wait man, wait till after school. Mine a sushi, you know. Mine a sushi they want beat me. Where is Sabrina? No, you have to draw one line. I said, don't cross the line. Yeah. If you cross the line, yeah, and you continue with it. Really, sushi? Hi, Dolly, baby. Raymond, yeah, sit down, but fight. You know, it's the class here. I go make me put them on detention. Dolly, you ever late for class? Oh, so you call like me, Sushi. You did in the same boat like me. So Sushi say, me a good girl, man. Never fight at school yet. Neither myself, Sushi. Them always want to beat me because me always too bright. Them say me a teacher's pet. That's what they used to say about me, Sushi. So I guess we in the same boat as it relates to that. Dolly, why you late for class? We're ending class now. So you're marked absent. I will go beg for Dolly tonight. So who is ready for their homework? So today we'll look at perimeter, Dolly. And we did several questions. And we are now at the homework section. Oh, Jesus. You guys making my night. Oh, it's good that I had class then. So, Dolly, I heard you went to a boy's house, or is it a man's house? That's not good, Dolly. And school in class. No, Sabrina. You need to calm down. You must get Richie peer problem. Eh? You must stress out the poor man. I want to fight him off. I forgot to tell him to strong up, you know. And I make a beat him off up there. Come through miss with the homework. Alright, so here's a student that is keeping me on my guard. Okay, Taryn, I'm gonna put the homework on the board. Guys, stop wasting my time and let me talk too much in class. You guys are a bad influence for the teacher. Alright, so here we go. So you're gonna find the parameter for these. I'm gonna put worded problem. I'm putting a worded problem there. A rectangular garden I may not believe that, Sabrina. I believe he's a good boy. Yeah, the troublemaker. A rectangular garden has an height of 11.4 centimeters and a width of 18 centimeters. What is the perimeter? I'm shortening it, perimeter and area. You think I wouldn't throw that in there, guys? So what is the perimeter and the area of this rectangle? So again, you asked for it, Taryn. You asked for it. Sabrina, don't play with me. Get the homework. You know that these people are going to set up my pressure. No, Sabrina. So a rectangular garden has an height of 11.4 centimeters and a width of 18 centimeters. What is the perimeter and the area of this particular rectangle? And please don't post your answers in the chat yet. It is for homework. So tomorrow, hopefully I'm in a better mood. I mean, you guys have changed the mood anyway. So I guess we're going to have a little bit fun tomorrow. All right. So number 2. No, you don't finish yet, Taryn. You ask for homework, you're getting homework. And my homework, you're getting more than one. Dali, you may go put in a timeout for reaching my class late. All right, so we have a, let us see this one. This is a good one. All right, so we have a garden, right? All right, so the outer side, so we have the big one, which is A, the small one, which is B. Everybody seen that? So the side for this one, and this is a square garden. And the middle piece is 1.2, and it's also a square. Let me use a different color marker here. So this is going to be 1.2, and this is also a square. I need, are you guys seeing this? Dali, school na you know already. Not for una unruly. All right, so you're gonna find the square, the perimeter, and the area of square A. So you're gonna find the area and perimeter of both. All right, let me just write that here. So you're gonna find the area and perimeter for both of them. Area and perimeter for both. All right, so you're gonna find the area and the perimeter of both of these square. And then you're gonna give me the difference. Ooh, you think I'm not gonna throw these in? You're gonna give me the difference between both of them. And everybody know what difference mean, right? So you're gonna give me the area and the perimeter. You can't see it? All right, let me see if I can adjust it a bit. Is it a bit better? Yes, no, maybe so. So the area and perimeter of both square A and square B. And then you're going to give me the difference between both of them. All right, and that's your homework, those two. And Raymond Bless says he's going to sponsor a $200 phone card for the person who get both of them correct tomorrow. All right. So when you guys come into class, first thing you do is to type your answers in the chat. And the first person that gives the correct answer for both of them will get that $200 phone card. Sushi. Sushi, Mr. Sushi can like my sister to the backside. Sushi, you know, say the same thing. I do my homework from school, you know, because when me reach home, I don't have no time for homework. First, my auntie gonna make me wash plate, clean out everything. She wanna hear me. I have to do the whole World of work. Oh, oh, what kind of done spot, Shana? Oh, Jesus. Sabrina. Dali, you're the, no. Dali can't be class captain, because Dali late. Class captain have to be here every day. And touch a class captain and touch make Sabrina bother up for the answer. So she behave. Behave. Is it length? That's for the area. Yes, sushi. Length times width for the area. For the area. And the perimeter is the addition of the distance around. Raymond, you're a seton. Behave. Behave. All right, guys. It was fun having you guys here. Tara needs to go to her bed. And I'm allowing her. I'm dismissing her from class. Taryn, please to go straight to bed. All right. Thank you guys for coming in. Touch know the answer. Make we beat her up. Jesus, behave. Guys, quiet. I'm gonna send all of you to detention room. Everybody is going to the detention room, including the quietest person in here, Taryn. So nobody now defend the teacher? Who is my prefect? Who is my captain? Taryn is my captain, but Taryn, you making them get out of hand. Cause Sabrina says she gonna beat you. Thank you, Sushi. I appreciate that. All right, guys, leave me alone now. I'm going to be going to my bed. So Dali, if you're gonna be the prefect, you have to be here on time, ma'am. So tomorrow, exactly 7 p.m., you have to be here. Taryn, I know why you're missing the lives because I'm putting it that time. I'm going to try to start 6 tomorrow then. But then Dolly's on our way from work them time, dear. So, we don't know what to go work. Raymond, you can't be captain and you're Satan. You're Satan. But you're always here. Oh God, this reminds me of school days. Oh. Jaden, you are too late. You're always late. But at least you beat Dolly. So Dolly will have somebody who will actually beat you. But guys, Shana, don't start with that. We don't do that around here. You have to be here on time. You don't want to. Jaden, go on back. Good one, Sabrina. Thank you. Tell him again. Go on back in yard. Well, I look here now one time in Jamaica when I used to beat you when we come school late. Cause I want Jaden and Dolly would I get some beaten. Me used to get whole heap. And me used to walk go school. Well, Jaden, we're done. Class is done for today. Guys, I appreciate the vibes. I am grateful for you guys sharing me up. I mean, I was in a down mood. I just did it because a person from JA asked me to do a live on perimeter. I hope it was helpful. But yes, guys, I was in a down mood. So thank you for brightening my spirit. And I hope I carry this attitude right through the night to school tomorrow. All right, guys. Thank you again for coming in. And we'll see each other tomorrow. I'm thinking about 6:30, somewhere between there to 7. Them lock me out when me did. Oh, yeah, one of them wonder when they lock out a door. For me, school never have no gate. I mean, sorry. I won't get to every who know white man primary in a Spanish town. Whenever have no gate like that, we say them can lock gate. Then stand up outside of the compound. As in the hill foot, cause the hill we have to climb to go to school. So as we reach up the top of the hill, it teacher them out there and wait for we with the strap. How would Dolly say? Alright guys, thank you again. You guys behave, go home. Your parents are waiting for you. Have a good one, peeps. Shauna is acting responsible. Thank you, Shauna. Because a while ago you say I got ramp. I know you tell. So I hope you pick up your book first, Shauna. And darling, no, you're being unruly. Which boyfriend owes? All right, guys. All right, bye, bye.